what I want them to understand is it's their value, that we're sharing the information, and ultimately anything that's done is their decision. We've worked with a lot of different communities, schools, different people in the area. Lots of people see a drill ship and they immediately think energy exploration. We wanted to make sure that we were out in front of it and talking to them about we're doing basic science. We're out here trying to understand how the earth evolves, how groundwater, this freshwater system might have been driven offshore Massachusetts in this case, Cape Cod, Martha's Vineyard, and Nantucket. And how that could be extrapolated to other places around the world where people have anecdotal evidence of other global freshwater, offshore freshwater. But as we started talking about freshwater, we encountered a whole different level of questions and people saying, well, are you coming to take our water, or who's going to manage this water? And so what we wanted to do is really remind people that we have scientific hypotheses, we have an environmental assessment, so we will be minimally impactful. Share the science, sort of the excitement of scientific discovery. So we've met with classrooms, we met with reporters. We also are sensitive to the fact that ultimately the people who are most impacted or potentially impacted by what we do are the people who live around us. And so we talked to fishing communities and made sure that they knew we would only be here. We're not a permanent structure. So they can come and do their fishing. They know where we are, and when we move, they can come through and fish, whether they be commercial or recreational fishers. We also wanted to make sure when they saw us, when they were out in their boats or fishing or for leisure, when they saw us, they knew that we were a scientific expedition and we weren't affiliated with everybody else. So we wanted them to know we were there. We've also been very transparent and open, as scientific ocean drilling always is. All of the data we collect is available to anybody in the public, which is much different than a commercial operation. And so we want them to know what we found, both at general scientific level, talking in a town hall, going to visit an 8th grade classroom or something like that. But if they want to dig into the data and dive through it, they can do that too. Ultimately, we're trying to understand how this offshore freshened water got there, when did it get there, what's driving it, whether any community wants to protect it, preserve it, or use it is something that they would make as a community. That's not my job or my role. My goal is to provide them with as much information as they can get to do what they want or not want with that resource or potential resource. Water is a precious resource. The people in Massachusetts have an opportunity. This is the first expedition that's ever gone out to really understand one of these hydrogeological systems. And I think that is a pretty exciting thing from their community to be part of it. Mm-hmm. By letting us test it, they could help other people in the world who might have water shortages now or in the future. And so what we learn here can be applied to other places in the world. We've tried to convey to the communities that by working with us and listening to us, they're helping other people around the world just by acknowledging our work and letting us work in their backyard. I think at the other level, we know that rainfall seasons change, sea levels change, we have salinization as sea levels rising, aquifers get salinated. If there are other resources available for people to use at a time of need, we could provide information that might let them know if they want to use that resource, when they might need to use it, how much could they use. Sort of my favorite example to use is in 2018, Cape Town, South Africa almost ran out of fresh water. They started limiting people to less than 8 liters of water per day. They have a hypothesized offshore freshened groundwater system. If we could provide more information about it, something like that, where a monsoon season comes in late, a community might be able to use it. But we could provide them with the understanding that could help them decide when and how they want to use it. And so each of these coastal communities will have different reasons where their freshwater resources might be stressed, whether it's climate-driven, population-driven, contaminant-driven. And so letting them know what other resource they potentially have available.